Alrighty, what is up everybody? We're here with a lovely new Birdlandia episode, and we left off last week with Weed Lion's Weed Shop. It's a drug shop. That's what we left off with last week, and this week we are here with the last artist for Team Crafted. Because we've done Team Crafted, we've done some off spots of Team Crafted, like the bits and pieces of Team Crafted. Now we've done all the artists except this one, which is Deceptibonk. This is Deceptibonk's art museum. I kind of decided to make this kind of look like Deceptibonk himself. I thought it kind of had the same kind of characteristics of him. So let's go ahead and get into Mr. Deceptibonk's museum and let's see what he has to offer, all of his beauty and glory of his artwork. So yes, this is just it's a basic museum. It's the basic museum on this lovely part of Birdlandia, and we have all the lovely artwork that he is here to offer us, and you know, all the lovely artwork that you can get here in Minecraft. So it's here for all your loving eyes, and it's a basic design. It's something mainly just for an aspect look of Birdlandia. So that's why this is here. This is what it's for. And I thought it was very short, sweet, to the kind of point build. It's got all the lovely bushes that all of your lovely museums would have, all your lovely little places so you can sit while your girlfriend or your boyfriend goes off and looks at art. He's like, "Well, pretty." That's what these chairs are here for. I'm not a big art museum guy. I love art. I'm amazed by artwork, but I can't just go to a museum which is solely for artwork. I just can't. Never have been able to. But I love art. I just don't like museums. I don't know. Maybe it's a smell. I don't know. I've been to the Smithsonian. I like the Smithsonian though. That's probably the only museum I've ever liked. But either way, this is a very beautiful build. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you don't know who Deceptibonk is, he is, like I said, one of the few artists. This is Deceptibonk, this is Weed Lion, and that's Blue Monkey. Those are more of the art style of Team Crafted. So I decided to build these lovely three people back to back to back for a reason. I enjoyed the comments and I'm glad they came in the way they did. So yes, this was the art museum, but let's go ahead and move on to our next build, which is over here, and it is a village. A Tiki village, more like it, and it is a basic village, and I wanted to build it in the sandy area, and I kind of made a little bridge, as you can see over there, to what would I assume be the chief's house. Now there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses all in total. So I did that, and I thought that was plenty for a village, a Tiki village. We didn't need anything too large, but let's go ahead and just show you off the basics of the house. The roofing is everything from cobblestone to acacia leaves. And it's a basic design for the roofs. I didn't put doors just for the fact that I wanted to give that Tiki feel. So as you walk in, still grassing for the floor. And underneath, because we're on fancy, I put green wool so it doesn't fade through and you don't see sand. So I thought that would look a little nicer. And as always, shut the door so the bugs don't get in. I made a joke there, wasn't that funny? And we made some rugs for some spots, and all your lovely things that you need while living. I have the glasswork. The glasswork has a tint of green to it. Isn't that strange? Maybe because of Weed Lion's Bong Shop, because it's maybe tinting the glass. I don't know. I thought that was maybe a little funny joke. And the bedding and stuff. So yes, basic buildings. They're all like that. The only one that's a little different is the one that actually you have to cross over the bridge. All of these have the same design. Beautiful, and I decided to make the walkway not of stone, but of this brick. I'm having a brain fart for some reason. It is in stone. I knew that. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I wanted to give it kind of that. I wanted to give it like a gravelly sand look, and I didn't like smooth stone, sandstone. So I went with that instead, and I thought it had a nicer look. But yes, all the houses are all somewhat the same. They all have the same basic layout. But this one is different, and it's because I kind of wanted this to be like the head honcho's house. So you walk in, and it's got all the basic things that you'll need to live, even as a village leader. And then you go back here, and here's his lovely bedroom. But there is another area that you can go, and it's down here. And as you go down here, this is where it's a little lava pit. You know, you're the king and all. I guess you can, do some sacrificial things in it. So I thought that was kind of a nice touch. This was all here. This little cave with the lava on the bottom of it. I just incorporated it into the build, so I thought that was a nice little touch. And like I said, all the green underneath. Now, you can see where you go from the jungle to whatever this biome is. You can kind of see the difference in color. I hate that, but, it is what it is. I can't really change that. But yes, that was the second of our 4 builds this week, so I hope you enjoyed that. We're having a lovely week. I'd say, wouldn't you agree? Yes, I would, because I built them, so I like these. As always, make sure you leave your comments in the comment section down below of what you would like to see being built. And we will go to, not that build yet, but this build. Kind of looks gay, don't it? Yeah, because that's what Toys R Us always looks like. Yay. I like Toys R Us, though. I was a Transformer collector for most of my life, and I spend a lot of time at Toys R Us getting things. But this is not Toys R Us. This is Tools R Us. Now, I tried to give it the most rainbowy kind of look I could. I really feel like I could have done better with this build. Toys R Us was a little bit more difficult to build than I expected. But this is what I had built for Toys R Us. Ugh, I don't know if I like it. I may actually tear this down. I'm just kidding. I may fix some things later. I wish the rainbow was a little higher. Because you never seen a rainbow that's like an obesity rainbow that's just laying on the floor. Because that's what it is. It's like a sleeping fucking rainbow. And I don't like that. So I think I may make it a bigger building. A bigger building, so it'll look a little nicer. Either way, let's go inside Tools R Us, and it's your basic kind of Toys R Us layout. Well, this is at least what our Toys R Us was. So the cash register was right in the middle, and everything else was around it. Like a rainbow. Like, rainbow of things. And then right in the middle was the cash registers. There's more than one cash register, but in this case, it's only one thing. I don't have any people in here watching the stuff, so kids, don't steal things from Tools R Us. Even though you shouldn't be in Tools R Us, because this isn't a kid's place. This is adults. Adults with toys. That's what tools are to adults. Toys. So yes, this is all your basic things that you need to actually be tool qualified. So a book, oh, I need to write down things to go to a store. You're using that book as a tool to go get your materials. Things and such and sorts like that. You know, a bucket. A bucket can be a tool, I think. A Bunsen burner. I don't know if that's really what it is. It just looks like a Bunsen burner to me, honestly. A rope. Sure, that's a tool, I guess. I don't know. I think it's just kind of a tool. We've had a lot of tool builds, and I think we need to stop that. I like the puns on words, though. Don't get me wrong. I love the puns on words. And we have another pun on that other building, so I'll show you that in a minute. Well, we've had a lot of puns on builds, but we had a lot of tool builds, so I gotta stop doing tool builds. So we're gonna stop doing that. But this is the last of the great few tool builds, and we won't have any more just for the fact that we've done too many. We've just done too many. But I'm going to redecorate this building. I think maybe the rainbow should be a little higher instead of this obesity American rainbow that just lays on the fat floor that it is. So either way, that is Tools R Us. Let's go ahead and get to the next build. And the next build is, like I said, a play on of words, and that is Starblocks. Starblocks, like Starbucks. So yes, this is where you come in and you get your stars. Lovely stars you can get on display. And while you're here, I guess you can go and get coffee. So yes, this is the coffee little area, and this is the star little area. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something right quick. I'm going to go ahead and put some people in here. We need some, oh, what are they called? I'm having a brain fart. Honey, who are the people that serve you coffee?
Baristas?
Baristas. These are our baristas. So this is barista number 1, and because this is the star side, this is our starista. Our starista. So yes, this is our little Starblocks, and just in case you ever fall off in the water, you have to go through Starblocks. Like, help, help, okay, I'm alive. So that's good. And, you know, you don't sit at a Starblocks. You have to stand and be like, oh, look, I have coffee. Venti. Why don't you just call it a large? Come on, seriously? You think you're cooler than me? You're not. Okay, so yes, that was our builds for the week. I hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, leave your ideas in the comments section down below so I can see what you guys would like to actually see being built. I have loved building all the things that I have for Team Crafted. We've had all the Team Crafted members, and now we have all the artists. So we have artist number 1, number 2, and number 3. So I liked these builds. I'm glad I was able to finally do this. I really am glad that I was able to do it. So yes, as always, leave your ideas, comment section. Also, if you would like to see this being downloadable on Planet Minecraft, let's get this to 1,000 likes. So yes, 1,000 likes, and we will put this up for download on Planet Minecraft, and you guys can all enjoy and play it. I expect good things, and I expect 1,000 likes. So yes, goodbye everybody. Sub if you haven't subbed, like if you haven't liked, and comment because I want to see what you guys want me to build. And if you don't have an idea, look through the comment section, look for something you'd like to see being built, and give it a thumbs up, because it lets me know, guess what? You thought that was a good idea, therefore I think it must be a good idea because you have liked it. So yes, hope you guys have enjoyed. I just pressed that, but yes, hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye. Also, there was a new prank that was played on me from Bam Lounge. Thanks, guys. Thank you for making me think my girlfriend was pregnant. Real nice.